disclaimer. So this is technically my prototype. I'm going to turn some more lights on. Beautiful. So this technically is a prototype. I've been working on this for a long time on the channel. The parts of the Swiss watch, the one that we just did. So I'm going to go over the specs of this masterpiece. So we have, without a strap, this is just the dial and the case and the movement, which we will be taking apart today. So here is the prototype. I'm yet to come up with a brand or a name, but I'm thinking Anatoly watches, just to kind of name it after my grandpa. This has a 10 ATM water resistance, so you can take this in the water. It's up to 100 meters of water resistance. And this also has a screw down crown, as you can see. Screws down, just unscrew it like this. You just unscrew the crown. It winds. You can, it's still not changing the date properly. We will work on that today. And then you can change the time. So pretty cool. And then you just screw it back down. That's at 7 o'clock perfectly. And on the back, you have your automatic rotor. This tells you that it's all stainless steel. It is not sapphire crystal. It is standard regular crystal, but it is 10 ATM water resistant. It has a Swiss Sellita SW210 or a replica, a clone of a 2824 automatic movement. It's got a good 48 hours of power reserve, 26 joules, and it is Swiss made, handmade by me, yours truly. We are going to take this apart, all of it apart, and we're going to go over what's on this bitch. Let's get started. So, as always we do, we make sure this case is nice and pretty. And it is not a Rolex case back, so we're going to have to use our new thingy-mabobber tool. There's going to be a lot of parts to this, and I will explain every fucking detail of it. We are going to get out our tweezers, which are already out. We need our case back remover tool. This and our off bitch. Fuck, that's against the wall. Yes. Yes, I fucked up earlier. Okay, great. And our hand removal tools. Let's get started. Today I am coming at you with my Rolex Submariner Hulk. We are going to start undoing this. So we are going to want to undo the case back. So you're going to want to get our little guy in here and just unscrew. Yep, just unscrews just like that. Beautiful. And it is a very pristine case back. But notice how small the case movement is next to the manual mechanically woundness. Pretty cool, yeah? But now, since we actually have wind in the watch, good. Now we can take off the stem and crown by pressing in on that. This has a 10 ATM water resistance. This is your beautiful crown and stem. We are to come up with a logo. However, we can take out the beautiful watch gasket. By the way, this is a very thin watch. Here's your gasket, which we can place in the parts tray. Holy shit. By the way, we are going to get this watch the fuck out of here. We're going to place our new watch parts in this. Look at how thick that motherfucking ring is. Now we can get our case back. Beautiful case back. Just mineral crystal. Simple shit. Now we can get out the... First, I like to take off the rotor, as we always do. But weirdly enough, we need to get this movement ring out. So there are some dial screws here There's a dial screw. The other one just wouldn't fit, right? So we're going to use that table later. Get all this shit out of my way. This is ruining my vibe. So we are to take these case screws off, which can then, we can get the movement ring off. Yeah. Beautiful. Thick-ass movement ring. And then we can just flop it over. Beautiful. Get the case. Put this in the box. Put this in the box. This is a heavy motherfucker. Put our case screw in. Close the bitch. Put this in place. Grab the two biggest screwdrivers you can find. And then just wiggle your way off, right? Good. Look at these beautiful stainless steel hands with luminescent on the indicators. Also on the numbers are also illuminated. Look at those beautiful hands. We're going to place those hands in the box with the watch parts. Beautiful. Now, to get the dial off, which is a lot easier, these are friction fit dials. So there's two little buckets, thingies that you get, and then you just pop off the dial like so. Put it in your parts tray. Beautiful. All done. Now we can take off the hours and dial washer. Place that in the bin as well. Not the bin, but the tray. Now, all you have to do is press this shit back in place and this shit back in place. There you go. And as always, since there's no more wind in this watch, we can start by taking off the rotor. So I'm going to show you what the pros and cons of this timepiece are. So you can buy it eventually when the first watch in production will probably go to my grandpa. But so I'm going to show you the specs of this. We have our beautiful rotor. This has a stainless steel screw, which is very nice. It's Swiss. It's a Swiss screw, by the way. And these are all Swiss parts. Handmade, not handmade parts, but I'm going to build your watch. So I'm going to do it on a live stream. I will do it to your custom specification. I will customize it now. Since we have that off, we can get to taking off the date wheel. So as we start, we will start with this. So this is a cover that covers up your date wheel and just holds the date wheel in place. Comes off with a simple screw. Yeah, I'm going to place the screw there. And this plate can come off. So this plate holds down the keyless works, the date selector, which is this little guy right here. This is going to help you set the date. Whoopsies. Set the date properly by manually. If you want to set the date manually, you can do that. This is helping you change the time. This little wheel here. And you can obviously take the crown, the main wheelie boy. Now we're going to get the auto date set. So whenever it hits midnight, right, the watch date will change quickly and click into place. Yeah? Oh, motherfucker, you're stealing parts again. And that's what this little piece does. This piece is it feels like a puzzle piece to me. Okay, it feels very puzzly. This just helps change that auto date. And now you may take your date wheel off, which means you can also take the auto date wheel out. Place that there with the cannon pinion. All right, and we're going to take off the keyless work, starting with the little mode select, as I'll call it. I am yet to get a second hand for this watch, so I got to find one that fits the watchy, the poo here. Now we can take off the keyless works, sorry. Starting with the yoke. if it would like to come off. Yes, it would. And we can get this guy out of here. This guy out of here, the clutch and clutch wheel. Now we're going to get the automatic winding works. So this has, I'm going to take this part. We're not going to take this fully apart, the automatic winding bit, but I'm going to tell you this as the specs are. It is held down by two beautiful blue screws, beautifully blued. Yeah, and then we're going to get this. This is a whole module, so let's pop that off. Beautiful. And these are the reversing wheels. So these allow it to change the time. Shit, can't see that. There you go. So these allow it to change the time, right? So I don't know, maybe the sliding's a little better for people, but for me, we're just going to turn that one off just so you can see it a little better. Now we're going to get the automatic windy bit off. Look at that. Shoots right in place, just perfectly set. So this is the crown wheel here. This is going with its own little spot, right? It's a big crown wheel. It has its own bushing in there. Beautiful click spring, the click. Your crown wheel, whoops, ironically just went on the crown screw, which is reverse threaded, is all you remember. It's screw to unscrew. And the ratchet wheel is unscrew to unscrew. Yeah. So everything held in is by very high quality parts. It is a very beautiful watch. Like it's stated, it has 26 jewels. So far we'll count. So there is 1, 2, 3. There we've got 1, 2, 3 out of the watch so far. We're just going to take the whole fucking module off now. Okay. All right. These are held down by 3 stainless steel Swiss-made screws, allegedly. Can't stress it enough. This is a Swiss-made watch made in California. So the parts are Swiss-made. California, Rockland, California, is the origin of the timepiece. Now, I've been contemplating on having you guys decide a design logo for Anatole watches. But I'm talking to my mom about that right now. She's got some good photo editing shit that she does. Now we're going to take off the bridge. And this watch does come with a hacking lever, so it'll stop that balance wheel when you pull it out to change the time. So you don't have to worry about the seconds hand perfect bullshit and stuff. Now we're going to take off the train wheel bridge. Excuse me. Holy shit. Right? We're going to take off the train wheel bridge, which is held down by 2 more Swiss-made stainless steel screws. Fuck. Okay, good. Made in California. By the way, I am still in the process of creating a logo. I just fucking said that. I need to have some ideas for dials, right? So this is just going to be a simple everyday dial, right? This came with the kit for Time Zone Watch School. Now, this is just a prototype of what there is to sell eventually. We're going to get the wheels out here. We're going to get our center wheel, right? Our wheel, the mainspring barrel, which goes under the barrel works. Our windy majigger. We're going to take off the balance wheel here, which is a very nice balance. Swiss made as well. Very perfect watch parts. To get off that one Swiss made in California screw off and take off the balance for me. We're going to just pop it off like that. Place it. Now we can attempt to get our escape wheel out of here. Here we go. That goes with the wheel train. And now we are going to get rid of the pallet assembly. So I'm going to count all the parts there are, right? Okay. So as you've seen, there is quite a few parts to this piece. Our everyday modern, we'll call it. So the base of this watch has, let's see the jewel count. Let me just hold it up to the sky. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 jewels on the movement ring here. We've got 1, 2, 3 on the pallet fork. So that is 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There's allegedly 28 jewels. I don't know. I don't believe it. It is what it is. So this base is a ETA 2824. So it's a pretty good watch. Now, eventually, where is it at? We are going to work up to getting a 3135 non-Rolex movement in. It's going to be pretty cool. But something up to the quality of a 3135 watch movement. Whoopsies. Good. That's also a Swiss movement. So, like I said, what you're going to get in the package is either a sticker from me or a little thank you for purchasing stuff parts. Hi, baby. And basically, yeah, that's about it. We're going to throw on some tunes for us, guys. We're going to go to non-copy. Rated background music. Beautiful. 12 hours of this stuff. Let's go, boy. So, it's been a dream of mine to be able to do something. I'm itching myself, all right? Do something like this. So right here. Hey, Sawyer, chill. It's my phone, dork. So right here we have your crown and stem. The dial. These are very high quality parts. Like this is the only one that I'll have that's a prototype. Eventually I will purchase these. These movements go for about $350. So I'm gonna say that's yeah, sure. You can buy one for $400 or $500. I don't. I will come up with a price eventually. But yes, this does come apart, this module. I think maybe just for practice, we should take this apart. So yeah, so this is the dial shit that changes the date. This is your keyless works. These are your reversing automatic winding works. This is your barrel shit. This is your train of wheels, your balance, your pallet assembly. And we are yet to take this automatic winding works apart, which you can. You don't have to, but you can. But this is basically what I'll do before every watch that I create. This has been a big dream of mine. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty sick. Here we go. And now we can take this apart, which reveals more jewels. So I'm going to have to recount. This has 3 jewels on the bottom. So we're going to get all the wheels out of here. We call them wheels, not gears. Pretty cool, yeah? So overall, we're going to count the parts, don't worry. Screws included. Okay, we're going to pot them in the parts trays, which is my favorite part, right? Starting with the rotor, putting that in there. So that's 1, 2, 3. Shit. Wrong screws. Wrong tweezers. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Allergies really bad. Sorry. 19, 20, 21. Whoops. 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28. So 28, 29, 30, 31, 31. Sorry, it's really loud. 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. What are the parts made of? My allergies are really bad. Sorry about that. So I've been working on this one. This obviously was just realized today. So it was real in my face today. Eventually, I'm going to buy a dial for the next one. I get all these parts from Time Zone Watch School. These are some of the stuff they'll send out. This one's case is this is a sapphire crystal, has its own little movement guy in there. We also have the case back, which is a water resistant. It doesn't tell me how deep, but it is a sapphire crystal case back, so it's pretty good. You can see it too. Quite nice. Eventually that'll be coming, but for now the Metropolitan Classic, I don't know, something Metropolitan something will be automatic with this dial. I've got to figure this out, but let's put this bitch back together. Oh, by the way, jewel count, right. So you've got one, which was, yeah, I forgot that one. 1, 2. So you got 1, 2, 3. Whatever. There's 28, we'll put it that way. So this is a fun one to put back together again. Now, if you were to do your own service, we're going to do this. We will start with the train of wheels, right? So you got your center wheel, your other wheel, your other wheel, your bridge, escape wheel, and its 2 screws. First, we're not going to worry about the mainspring barrel just yet. Cool. So here we go. We are to start with the escape wheel, or you can do that next. That's up. That's cool. Whatever floats your boat. We're going to place this guy in its space. Whoops. Okay. To place the our wheel in place here, we are going to face it towards me a tad, just so I can see. Good. The escape wheel is in place, even better. Now we can place our center wheel. But like, shit's falling off me. Go away. Today was a really good day. I was out of the office today. How about that? Put it that way. That was real fun. We went down to the river. I think it was American River. One of the rivers. And we just swam, had fun in the rapids, and yeah, it was awesome. Live like there's no tomorrow, I guess I could say. It's my only bit of advice for living a happy life. Do what you love and don't give a shit. We chill in this stream, boy. Or girl. Put that escape wheel in place. Beautiful. Good. So we got all that in place. You got to make sure, example time. Hey, you can see all that. When you want to make sure that it runs, you got to test it. Hopefully you can see that. I'm just trying to get a feel if you can or not see that. They connected, but testing it is my favorite part. So we will proceed with the surgery. Not the surgery, but the reassembly process here. I'm going to put our yellow screwdriver away. Bust out that big white one. But yeah, like I said today, today was a good day. Got out, saw my friend, went to some shopping for Dean's house, or friend's dad's house, not Dean, not the principal. Yeah, his dad's house. Pretty good day. Got out, got my anxiety practiced for that. That was awesome. I did some swimming in the lake. I forgot how exhausting it could be swimming against a current. Now is where we focus on the mainspring shit, the barrel bridge. So on my other watch, the manual wind one, that is possibly going to happen. You are going to have to combine the two. I'll show you in a second. I'll do that prototype as well today. I don't know. I may do it. It'd be pretty cool, you know? That click spring, excuse me, out of that shit. So yeah, this is a very tedious process if you were to service one of these like me. Parts for this are relatively expensive if you ever damage or lose one, I've learned. So, okay guys, now remember how I said there was a hack? Put the L on the bell. We are going to place the L on the bell. First. There you go. Now we slide the mainspring barrel in place. Good. Since we have the L on the bell, we can place the bridge for this, which goes over the mainspring barrel. I'll get this back in your face here. Oh, that fell on me. So this goes over that the mainspring barrel here. Good. So yeah, like I said, these are all steel and Swiss parts. Very high quality. So that L on the bell is your hack lever or your balance stop lever. So when you pull the the stem out to change the time, it could stop that balance wheel, so the second hand's stopping. If you want it to stop exactly on the dot, as I like to, you could just stop it at the 60-second mark, and then change the time to the perfect amount, right? So you don't have to worry about it being off a little bit. So next is the tricky part for that click. The click and the crown wheel. I'm going to get all this bullshit out of my way. Okay. This is where the anxiety runs high. The click spring likes to go flying sometimes. So you've got to place this just perfectly, or the whole operation's done. Hands are shaking a little bit. So this part is $6. This little bent piece of metal, $6. Crazy, right? Quiet, Sawyer. Sawyer, please be quiet. Okay. Shit. Ugh, fuck. Shit. This is why I hate making this watch, but I'm sure you would enjoy wearing it. So I do all of this for you. And hell, I may even write a personally written letter for you guys when these start to be produced and you guys want to order them. So yeah, I'll probably charge around $300-$400 for this. So but yeah, I'm definitely qualified to do this. Okay. Now, oh fuck, that's impressive. You want to ever so gently, like, and I mean gently, place this guy on. I mean gently. When I say gently, I mean gently. There you go. Okay. Now my heart rate's accelerated to a lot. Remember to unscrew it to screw. And screw to unscrew. Take good old Whitey here. Good. Now we can place our ratchet wheel, which is this, in place. Hands are shaking, sorry. Good. Get that ratchet on. This one is regularly threaded, so you just screw it down like it would any other screw. Now it's your choice whether you want to place the pallet assembly up next. Personally, I say I would. You place your pallet fork on. There you go. Next, we're going to place the bridge. For that son of a bitch. Oh shit, how'd that happen? Okay. Grab our pesky little screw that likes to fuck around with us. And go into the crevices of the fucking watch. Or the tray. Fuck. Where'd this go? Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Where's that screw? Huh. Let's I don't know where we're going. Oh, on the screw. Okay. Grab a chair. Get back to it. As I was saying, this is going to go in your watches. These. Pretty cool, yeah? I would say that's pretty cool that I have assembled it for you today. You should be grateful for that. So this is your uh, balance wheel. Okay, we got our balance wheel, please. You can now secure it. Basically, today is a tutorial on how to build the Metropolitan timepiece by Anatoly Watches. Okay, now we're going to do the automatic winding works, which is currently my favorite part. of the whole endeavor. All these beautifully done wheels here. Got our reversing wheels. They do go in a certain order on this. So this goes second, but the first one goes in here. First one doesn't have a wheel at the bottom of it, so. Gearing is quite nice. Polished. It's not necessarily a luxury watch, not like a Rolex. It's not. It's special to me. Here we go. Shit, fuck, whatever. Now we can place its bridge on. See, there's 3 jewels here. There's 1, 2, 3. And there should be like 3 there, so that's like 6 full ass jewels. Sorry, this is gonna have to scoot towards me. There you go. Perfectly set. Now we're gonna get our yellow screwdriver out to finish the job. Then you can test it. To confirm it works. And now, to cover all that jazz up, you can place this. And this goes over that screw from the crown wheel. It should just click in place like so. Now we can take these beautiful blue screws. Actually, we will apply this at the very end, just so we can get the dial stuff on properly. Yeah, we'll put it on now. Why not? Let's have it set in place just like that. For the sake of the experience, we're going to put this on. The making of the Metropolitan by Anatole AR or AW. Okay, that's one. Get our second blue screws. So what blue screws are basically is they are essentially just heat treated screws. And what I'm saying about when they're heat treated, is they're put under an immense amount of heat to get this blue color. I just like how dark these blue screws are. Here's your setup. Next, we can do this. We can unscrew this. Tighten everything here. Just gotta make sure everything's tightened. Okay. Now we got everything tightened up. Beautiful. We can flip it over. Now we can start on the keyless here. The whole 9 yards. I recommend doing the keyless works first. Okay. So keyless works. You can do a combo of either starting off with the cannon pinion, which I like to do. Got this dog hair out of it. You may or may not get a few dog hairs in your watch. It will not affect the timing at all as long as it's not by the balance wheel. Everything else should be good. Okay. Now we can place our clutch and clutch wheel in place. Let's get you guys a little closer and a little more centered. Make sure that lines up well with the crown wheel there. Here's your clutch. Get our yoke. Okay. Now you can place the sorry, a lot of silence because I focus. And when I focus intensely, we're just going to secure this. Good. We're going to secure that down. Now we can place our clutch select. Okay, and remember, now we can get all the other parts out. The covers. off and out. This is your manual set date. Okay. Time to place our date wheel on. Okay, got that guy in. This next wheel right here is quite important, so you're going to want to be very careful with this. You got to set it in place just perfectly. We'll secure it in place. Sorry, I know you guys can't see, but shit. I'm trying to get you guys to see it too. Holy shit, it's almost 7. Good, 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 good. Now we can place the other side on. 4 though. We can test the keyless after we do this. Hopefully we got it right. Okay. Sorry for that once again. Trying to get you guys to see. Fucker. Trying to get you guys to see that again. Okay, we test. Watch now. See how wheels work. Test time. Good. Works. Now, all you have to do is case it, box it up, or get gold. This is gold. Real gold. Hours. Hour wheel on. Okay. That does line up. That's good. Now we can get our dial. Beforehand, we have to let out the dial feet. Not the dial feet, but let out its little dial feetsies here. Okay, we're going to set this off just off camera here. Okay, we got the dial on. Good. Got those on. That's beautiful. Allergies are really bad today. Sorry once again. Shit, it's 6:41. So, for any of this shit to go in the watch, we first got to get it to its next day. Okay, so while you're doing this, it would be helpful to place the rotor on the back because of the way it does its shit. Just off camera, sorry. Shit. Hold up. Second here. Okay, so now we got to reapply this. That's great. Okay, good. Good. We have our exact midnight positioning, so we can place the hour hand on. Beautiful. Just off camera once again, we're going to grab the red and black. See? Beautiful. We're going to use the red side. We're going to try that again. Oh, shit. No, flip upside down. Okay. Good. So now we can take off the stem and crown and the rotor. Come off. We place the rotor on very last for reasons I'm not going to disclose. Okay, we're going to get our dial, case dial. We're going to place it like that, just like that, just like that. Just going to clean the inside out. Yes, time to place the dial case on the watch. You can get thick, chonky boy over here. Yes, okay. And to start off, we proceed to place the stem and crown on. We don't need the movement holder anymore. Just hold this grip very well. Good. We can place the rotor back in now. Eh? Place this here movement ring. There you go. Now it's in properly. Now we can place. Now I figured out what was wrong with it earlier. Okay. Place her in place. Good. Now you can screw it down properly. First one of the night. Doesn't even want to go in. That's good enough. Now we can grab the secondary. Shit, where'd I put the secondary? Here you are. I think I'm missing a screw. Where is it? Where'd I put it? feel so much better on my knees. So dumb. It's for the rotor. Jesus. How stupid do I look? Shit. Yeah, we are missing one still. Bro, I just fucking saw it. Okay. Okay. Now we can take this. Go a little bloopy doopy doop. Pop that out. It's a boy, Mrs. Quagmire. We just screw the other dial screw in place. So these dial screws just help keep the dial in place. Makes it just generally look more appealing, generally. Look at that. Now we can place the rotor. Metropolitan is coming together. There you go. Whatever my silly ass was doing with that. There we go. Look at that. Rotates great. Now, where's the back? Here it is. We got to put the gasket on. Quite a big gasket, if you ask me. Now, I just need to find a strap, a clasp, and we're done. Eventually, yes, at some point we will be able to adjust the case crystal materials. Yeah. So, for example, this one's mineral crystal. Beautiful. There you go. The Metropolitan Simple. Oh, shit. Simple Metropolitan watch is done. The prototype. There he So that's the movement you're getting in the back. You saw me disassemble the whole thing. So this is the quality of stuff you'll be getting. Look at that beautiful case back. Opening and having it wind like this, just beautiful. So it goes both ways. It'll wind both directions. Because it's a Swiss watch, right? So it has reversing wheels. So that's great. So all I need to find is a strap, clasp, off. It'll look great. And guess what? We don't need this stupid fucking movement holder anymore. So yeah, what do you guys think about the Metropolitan? I think that it could kind of grow. It could come off. It could pop off. It'd be really nice. You know, just like figure a way to get it to get out there and have people look at it, purchase it. Because it's got a very good Swiss movement to it. Like, I love it. Just generally looks great. I love it. Simple watch. All you've got is your time, right? All you got is your time. But if you flip it over, it's very complex. Look at that. Beautiful. Reversing wheels, so it means it could wind both ways. Today it's got its first field test today, but today we're also going to do a field test at home. So that's the plan for today. But yeah, well, let me know what you guys think about the Metropolitan. I'm going to call it. So yeah, Metropolitan. So that'll be an amazing watch for it to run, and I'll keep you guys updated. See ya.